Hello everyone, today is the 2nd of October 2020, approximately 12 a.m. Sydney, Australia time. So I want everyone to go and read my black A4 diary that I bought from their Chinese Asian bargain store for $2. It was like about 300 pages or 200 pages, so that's what I bought and everything. So I wrote in the diary every single day, each night or each morning that I wrote in. And I also told everyone this, okay, that when those migrants came to Australia, USA, Canada, England, New Zealand, France, Germany, or any other foreign countries from the Asian countries, they were asked if they were asked by their partners or whoever they were with, that they were having sex with, you know, what do you want, so I go, I can give you one wish. And what people settled down was just for a job in a factory, club, bar, restaurant, hotel, supermarket, farm, those type of jobs. Or anything. They didn't think of anything bigger or anything like that. They didn't dream anything bigger. For example, those people went to live in France back in the mid 1950s or whatever it is, from Luang Prabang or Park Se or Vientiane. They were just they were just working like commoner jobs and stuff like that. Didn't have any education or anything like that, and they were just renting the house they were living in since back then to now and everything like that. A lot of them were doing that or moving around from one house to the other, looking for cheap houses or cheap apartments to rent and stuff like that. That's what most of them did and everything like that. So there you go, everyone. So they actually think bigger, and what the two previous generation was trying to do to my generation was make us thinking narrowly, smaller, and more like, it's not being humble or humility or down to earth, because there's nothing to be humble, humility, down to earth about, because no one's achieving anything that's great, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. So these people in the previous generation, which be people who are in their 40s something, almost close to 50, and those people who are about just over 60 years old, those are almost 70 something. So that's two previous generation of people who were anything like that towards us and everything like that, because they want us to be dumber and a loser, dropkick major, fugly, ugly piece of shit and everything like that. So please be aware of this, okay? So I want the the generation after ours to be warned about this, and the generation um after the two newer generation to be warned about this, especially the migrants from the Asian countries, Asian mainland continent countries, has to be warned not to actually think of yourself as a piece of shit and you can't do nothing because you're not white, or you're not half white, or you're not half Australians or Tasmanians or New Zealanders or USA or Canada or England or Ireland or France or Germany or any countries in Europe or Britain or whatever it is, okay? So there you go. And especially to those people who wear jihad or Muslim clothes, please be warned not to have attitude, stigma, mentality towards us Asian who look like this. So if you see an Asian that look like me, Otsa, Corvinus, and Bora, Holland, Hyuna, Boa, and Coco, and Charlene, then you should know not to actually question what you're thinking first before you say something and react. Question if you hear it first before you actually want to have an attitude towards us, and question yourself first if you are appropriately and decent and good enough to actually say those things towards other people. And you must have evidence to justify your actions, your words, and support what it is that you think that you know and everything. You think Allah, Solomon, or David, whoever told you, you must have evidence for that they told you. So there you go. And you have to be warned about this, especially those one wearing GPAP, working for New South Wales Health, working for education, working for university, or working for healthcare, or working for police department force, or whatever it is. Please be warned about this, because if we have another problem, you know what's gonna happen. So go, and we're not gonna let this go. If you think you can go back to United Arab Emirates or Middle East and be whatever it is you want to be, think again. So go. Those people there who are the same as us will hunt you down in a second. So go. I don't think you're gonna be leaving the airport in one piece. Okay, especially you have to get a stopover in Dubai or Istanbul to go anywhere else after that, to as you go to Europe or to Britain, to including your children too. If you think we cannot get you, then we'll get your children, because your children are dumbos. There you go. It's like that. Being in the high school, in the primary school or the college, university, or whatever job they got, wouldn't be smart or anything like that. Because see, even though I'm 37 years old, I look very very young and hot and everything, and I have my ways with all the guys. No matter which guys there are, no matter which girls there are, I can tell them to do things that I want them to do, and anything. That's anything I want to, because I can just leg spread and get any guys to do whatever I want them to do, and they will do it like that. So there you go. I hope you know that. See, the power of being beautiful, genius, virgin whore is beyond what you can imagine. See what God, Allah, Solomon, David, Balthazar, Lucifer, my daddy, gave me. So there you go. It's like that. What my daddy is the most beautiful, and my mom, being Tai Lao Tien, being the same as my dad, gave birth to me as being the purebred what I am. So there you go. So beware of that. So don't actually think that I'm scared of you or anything, because I'm not. If you think to support someone else from your own race, think again. Because those people wearing jibhab Muslim clothes or sari are the ones the biggest traitor of all. So there you go. Especially anyone who wanna act like they're all that. So there you go. And you're not. Looking up to Kardashian, Jenner, Hadid is no, 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 and you should have known that. So there you go. Even if you think they look like you, whatever, they don't. So there you go. I hope you know that. See, so there you go. A lot of things you just don't question or anything. Even when they make you think things, you don't question it whatsoever. You just think of it like that. Even you're a doctor, lawyer, nurse, teacher, scholar, social helper, government, defense, military, police, customer, clients, of whatever job you got, you don't question anything. That's including any one of yours. So please beware of this, okay? So there you go. We don't want any problems, especially Israelites, the Jewish too. Go join Europe, EU Union. Same with Turkey too. Go join EU, whatever. Same with Italy, Greek, and Spain to go join EU, whatever it is. But are you benefiting from that? Are they buying all the products you're making or anything like that? It's like that. So there you go. Are you sure? So there you go. It's like that. See, so a lot of things, it was just for business purpose, then business purpose. We don't mind, but if it was for you to actually tell us that being European is better, then it's a no, 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 too. See, it's like that. See, it's a lot of things that you don't understand. If it's business and business, like for example, learn from the China. They just do business for the business of business, for the sake of business, for making money, generate revenue, for the transfer information, for our technology to be you know, for them to see our technology and what we can do everywhere around the world, universe, and multiverse. It's like that. Be like that, but don't actually think that you're gonna get your hair done blonde and be a Westerner like those North Asian people who got their hair done blonde and thought it was getting the hair done blonde would become a Westerner. It's not like that. People get their hair done blonde for one reason, and that's the only reason they get it done blonde for. And I hope you know that by now. So there you go. It's like that. So peace out, everyone.